I just ran into something in the Tao Te Ching, which, if you've been following my channel, you know that I do a lot from the Tao Te Ching. Chapter 58. Should say chapter 2020. Actually, should say chapter 21st century America. If a government is unobtrusive, the people become whole. If a government is repressive, the people become treacherous. Good fortune has its roots. There we go. Good fortune has its roots in disaster, and disaster lurks with good fortune. Who knows why these things happen, or when this cycle will end? Good things seem to change into bad, and bad things often turn out for the good. These things have always been hard to comprehend. So, the Master makes things change without interfering. He's probing, yet causes no harm. Straightforward, yet does not impose his will. Radiant and easy on the eye. An interesting chapter. Think about that for a second. If a government is out of the way, then the people come together. So when you start looking at the increase in racism, you start to realize it's not an increase in racism you should be concerned about. It's the increase in the perception of racism. There's a danger right there. And it doesn't matter if you're black, white, green, or yellow. Pay attention to that concept. It's not the racism that is the issue, it's the perception of racism. And now, why do I say that? And there's a question you didn't ask. Those of you who got mad at me for saying that. Why do I say that? The perception of racism can cause a racist act. Not by the perceived perpetrator, but by the perceived victim. Now, dude's walking down the street. Some guy comes up behind him, clocks him in the back of the head, and knocks him out. Okay. Why did he do that? Because the guy he knocked out was black, was black. Hey, didn't matter. But then the claim is, so there was a video that actually came out where that happened. The guy's walking down the street. Black kid comes up behind him, clocks him in the back of the head. Out cold on the street. Why did he do that? Because the guy was white. What was his justification? Well, he said. Really? You see a guy walking away, totally relaxed, obviously didn't just have a confrontation with anybody, and then you walk up behind him and knock him out. Is there an increase in racism in this city, in this country? No. There's an increase in government involvement. There's an increase in people getting involved that should not be involved. There's an increase in people telling you that there's a problem when there isn't a problem. I'll show you a clip sometime. Actually, no. Watch this movie, Sneakers. I talk about it all the time. This one scene in Sneakers. where Ben Kingsley and Robert Redford are sitting on the Cray computer, and Ben Kingsley says, all I have to do is tell people that a bank's going to go down, and they will make it go down. Now, from one thing, no 10,000. Take that principle and apply it to now. All I have to do is tell you this person over here hates black people, and you're going to go attack him. Why? Why? Because moderation has been eradicated from society. And it doesn't matter what the race is. It doesn't matter who is what. Moderation has been eradicated. As I said before, there are too many people out here running around looking for knowledge, and nobody's looking for wisdom. That's a scary thought. Because if you get people focused on looking strictly for knowledge and forgetting wisdom, then you can control the knowledge that they acquire. And the knowledge that they acquire can create certain behavior and certain backlash that jeopardizes the society as a whole. It jeopardizes everybody you know. Jeopardizes your friends, jeopardizes your neighbors, jeopardizes everything. It's not enough to know something. You got to know what to do with what you know, or with what you've been told. You got to know whether or not what you've been told is true. You can't let the news media tell you that I hate you simply because I'm white and you've seen evidence to the contrary. But you go off on me because the news media told you that I hate you. That is the definition of stupid. You know the truth. You've seen evidence of the truth, but you believed a lie somebody told you. Somebody who doesn't even know you, doesn't know me, but they've decided what is true, and you bought it. Now, what does that make you? It makes you naive, easily misled. Some noticed over the years. The ambitious are easily misled. The ambitious are easily misled. All it takes is for someone to come along and promise you, the ambitious one, some kind of accomplishment that lines up with your request or your desire, and boom, you're off to the races with them down an explosive path of deception and lies and everything else. And your life falls apart. Your friends die at your own hand because you listened to somebody who wanted to empower you. Think about that for a second. Empower. There is this old saying, power corrupts. And And I know what your mind just did. You finished the sentence, but you didn't think about it. Power corrupts. So anytime you hear somebody saying they want to empower you, they want to corrupt you. Watch out for that. Be careful of that. Be careful of your friends. We're here to help. We're not here to back you up. We're not here to make sure you're okay, psychologically and emotionally. We're here to make sure that you have power. Be careful with that. Because I don't think it takes much to realize the danger of being empowered. Because when someone says they want to empower you, they want to corrupt you. I know that from experience. If the government would get the hell out of the way, you and I could be friends. If the government would get the hell out of the way, this society would grow. And see, that's why the right wants small government. Because big government is something that's in the way. And there is no such thing as growth. Because they need it small. They need you small so they can be big. And so they line you up for annihilation. You see, you go after me because I'm white. And then what happens? You get taken out for murder. How does that help you? How does that help your cause? You get taken out for assault by the very same people that are telling you that I'm going to do the same thing to you. It doesn't take much. You got to understand manipulation. You have to understand manipulation. If you don't come to the point where you understand that you are being played, then no amount of anger or rage, no matter how well intentioned, will accomplish anything. If a government is unobtrusive, if the government gets the hell out of the way, then the people can become whole. But if the government is repressive, then the people become treacherous. Think about that. Think about that. The government holds you down, and then you betray your neighbor. Because the government told you it was your neighbor that was the problem. That's not a good sign. It's not a good position to be in. It's not a good side to be on. You need to get off the government side and get on the side of the people that want peace, that want us to be able to get along, that want us to be able to accomplish things together as a nation. And this is about as political as I'm going to get. And that is my thought for this weekend. Actually, no, let me add one more. Something else that it says in here, and I don't have time to look for it. It also says this: when there's more laws, there's more thieves. Think about that. Put some thought into that one. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I know this one ran a little bit longer, but I'm trying to keep them short if I can. I want to try to keep them under 10 minutes, but some of them are probably going to go longer. I hope you guys are enjoying these shows. If you are, like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Give me an idea to think about. Give me something to think about, something to break down. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm looking for more knowledge and more wisdom. I'm not even looking for knowledge. I'm looking for wisdom. And that, I think, is what we need to be looking for. We need to quit looking for information and start looking for wisdom. We need to start thinking in terms of, how can I build with what I have? If what I have is a bomb, then I can't build with it. So I should not use it. So I hope you guys have a great one. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have fun.